are running late. Oh my God. I can't blame nothing but the tub. That's it. Nothing but the tub. Boy, actually, I had to reset my whole computer. So, it goes down on Gye-Nyame journey. Goes down all the time. So let's get it. So, we're streaming live on, we're trying to. So, we had an issue with restream, unknown connection failure. I don't know what's going on. So, now Restreamio, I keep saying Restreamio, but we had problems with Kwesi's show yesterday. Well, on my fault. On Imani. Okay, we're streaming on Facebook. Well, no, are we? Well, we'll find out in a second. But we had a streaming failure. And I was up late last night trying to get some stuff together. And actually, I got in late, so I cooked some lentils. And it took a while for them to cook. Well, anyway, long story short, got up, jumped in the tub. I'm here. All right, so let's go and get this toast on. So, because I know y'all, we got to get our day started because I'm running extremely late. So, I apologize to all those out there. Hold on. Let's do this. We got to send out the black signal. Let me know if you get the black signal because for some reason, it hasn't been going out. I've been sending the information to the people, see what's going on. Let's see. Once the message went out, it says the message went out. We shall see. It got pending on there, so I'm gonna let it sit for a second before I turn it off. And then we need to get our chat up, just in case some of the families in the building, or at least on the digital crossroads, it still say pending. But it's only sending out 9. I don't know how it's pending. And then on top of that, so now I need to see how many people got I sent out a black signal on Kaumba, but I don't see it. Black signal swap meet. Okay, I did. To 250 people. I need to know if anybody got that. So I just sent out the black signal. I'm getting no response. I didn't get it. So, anybody out there that does get it, let me know. Let me go and adjust this so I can check the. All right. Come close this door for me, Clay.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Thank you, sir. We opening the chat. All right, we are online on YouTube. We're online on Periscope, Stream.me, and Facebook. All right, let's see how the chat is working, if the chat is working. All right, chat is working. Dashboard. Oh, so I could select channels. Okay. See how that works. Okay. Alright, close. Alright, family. Let's see. Hold on. Let's check Hootsuite. Make sure. And then also I had Kwesi do some experiments last night to see what was going wrong with his show because I couldn't find it, he couldn't find it. So I had to go back on my timeline to see where it was popping up at. And it streamed in the group rather than the Gye-Nyame Journey page. So, and actually for it to be streaming in the group, we got a good, you know what I'm saying? We got a good amount of people participating directly in. So, you know, it's kind of giving me some ideas, you know, as far as the group, you know, because it must have sent the direct link to people on the group that it got their attention like that. And I think I'm thinking about doing something with that. But all right, first let me pick my hair. Y'all know how it is. First, I want to welcome to the place where your hustle builds muscle. The congregation of the mighty. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. What could it be? Somebody's messing with my style? Somebody's messing with you, Anime? Wonder who it was. This is a Heart of December production, and this is the Daily Toast, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Alright, family, we're gonna get through our song real quick. We got to drink the water. So let's do it. I know it's late, but let's get it. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should we say, breathe, then drink. Now, lift your glass to get that water. Get your bottle of that water. Twist the cap off that water. Lift and pour your water. Drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Come on, stress, fam. Move your body and drink some water. Oh, just move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. We'll stop right there. We just about to drink it. Alright. So family, now, getting ready for tonight. We have folk tales for grown folks tonight. Let's go and look at the folk tale that we got coming on. Now also, for those, we're going to have to start pulling together for this Malcolm X celebration. You know, because I kind of had my recovery time from Kwanzaa. And so now it's time for us to get busy on planning this Malcolm X Revolutionary Leader Festival, right? So I guess I'm going to set a day and get to meeting and raising funds Still working on the speaker. You know what I'm saying? I need to talk with everybody about one of the speakers and the opportunity he has opened up for us to bring them down. All right, as well as we got to talk about the band. All right, so here we go. So, of course, we're doing Aesop Fables, complete original translation from the Greek by George, translated by George Filer Townsend. And this story that we're going to cover tonight is called The Hares and the Frog. The Hares and the Frogs. The hares, oppressed by their own exceeding timidity and weary of the perpetual alarm to which they were exposed, with one accord determined to put an end to themselves and their troubles by jumping from a lofty precipice into a deep lake below. As they scamper off in large numbers to carry out their resolve, the frogs lying on the banks of the lake heard the noise of their feet and rushed helter-skelter to the deep water for safety. On seeing the rapid disappearance of the frogs, one of the hares cried to one of his companions, "Stay, my friend, do not do as you intend, for you now see that there are creatures who are still more timid than ourselves." The hares and the frog. I read it again. The hares, oppressed by their own exceeding timidity and weary of the perpetual alarm to which they were exposed, with one accord determined to put an end to themselves and their troubles by jumping from a lofty precipice into a deep lake below. As they scampered off in large numbers to carry out their resolve, the frogs lying on the banks of the lake heard the noise of their feet and rushed helter-skelter to the deep water for safety. On seeing the rapid disappearance of the frogs, one of the hares cried out to his companion, "Stay, my friend, do not do as you intend, for you now see that there are creatures who are still more timid than ourselves." The Hares and the Frogs is a story. Take some time, do some research. Quite sure you can find different versions. Some of them may even have morals. But we're going to be discussing that tonight. Can't wait for it. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Folk tales for grown folks. So let me drink my water, then we're going to get our toast on. You better stop trying to sleep.
I'm not trying to sleep.
Y'all drinking your water? Let's get it. What's up, Miss Navita? Hey, positive energy to y'all. Positive energy to you as well. Well, let's throw some balanced energy, because too much positivity can be bad. You know, let's do some balanced energy. I wish you balanced energy. Because you can't come and say, I wish y'all all negative energy. Because, you know, people get mad. But then, too much positive is horrible. I'm just letting y'all know. One of my partners used to say a long time ago, Brother Mazia, too much of one thing good for nothing. And that includes positivity. So we need some balance in the house. my last bottle. Well, actually, this is my jar. Balance Days. Oh, you just kidding. I like that. Balanced energy. Ooh, I know you weren't about to say these nuts. Oh my God. Alright. Alright, here we go. First, giving on to the creator by whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our glass, we salute that creator, and we say, Shay. Right? Now we call on the stars of the show, our ancestors, so let's get it. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Tex, Senator Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgian, William Walter, Christopher, and Gastonat, Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis. So I'm assuming that nobody out there got the black signal. Because I didn't get the black signal. I might have to cancel these motherfuckers. Because this is not cool. This is not cool. Somebody need, alright. Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Aval Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, El Nomo X, Pet Mott, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Ella Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agony, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dagel Pulliam, the Luster Brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Reed Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Chris Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Meldale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Welly, B. Farmo, Augusta Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Alda Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankston, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.E. Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Hume World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillamar Aries, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan, William Walter West, Nigella Paris, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Simpson Ball, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaneko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Glebers, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Arm Becker, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Kate Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Manny and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Kofer, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford, Dawson Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Greenback, Vaughn John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley, Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Leon Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee, Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, Javere McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shechem Aha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cobra, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We also have, from our new book, Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, make sure I got this right, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joey, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors that we called, and we say, Ashe. Okay. So, From there, we move to the present moment, family. We lift up our glass. We salute the present moment. Right now, we are on Kujichagulia, the best day of the week. Because it's my day. It's your day. It's my day. To all those Kujichagulia borns. Shouts out to Navita Nelson. Shouts out to Miss Tiandra. Shouts out to Miss Gina. This is our day. It's that Kujichagulia day. For those that don't speak the language, that's self-determination. Justice is demonic principle. Indigo is the color, so I got on black. I didn't like the indigo. Plus, they sent me a shirt too small. And it didn't look indigo. It wasn't what I thought indigo was. I thought indigo was dark, a deep, dark blue, right? Correspondence is the Hermetic law. The male name is Kwabena. Female name is Abina, right? So all shouts out to my Albinas, right? That's Navita, that's Tiandra, that's Gina G. And the Quabinas, Brother Hatem, the one in Columbus, right? My brother Quabina up in, he in Milwaukee, all right? So any other Quabinas, lift your hand up, let me know you out there. All right, so we lift up our glass and salute this moment, because in this moment we make a pact with our past as well as our future, because the only way we're able to keep it real and keep it moving is by being active in this present moment. So we grasp our power in the present moment and we move forward and we say, I say. From there we move to our future generations. We salute our children, our children's children, on to infinity, and we say, I say. From there, family, we move on to all of our relations, and we toast and we say, I say. Right now, we take that selfish libation, that selfish toast, and we say, whatever it is you need, go and get it. I say. Last but not least, I toast the most beautiful, powerful, and most motivating individual in the room, and that's you. Thank you for joining me, whether it's live or whether you catch me later on. That's on you, right? But thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining the toast. We lift it up and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy, and 100 years. Say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I don't know how I forgot that. Peace, power, joy, and 100 years. I'm out. Y'all have a great day. I got to get to ironing. Peace, Brother Kwame. We're going to talk. We're going to have to set up a meeting. We got to have a meeting because we got to get ready for this. This is Malcolm X time, family. It's Malcolm X festival time, and we're gonna freak this one out. It's going to be, we can do it. We can do it. We got a couple of hurdles to jump over, but other than that, get past them hurdles. We about to kick it, man. All right, so family, y'all gonna have a great day. I'm out.